Yeah, that sounds really good. Damn, that sounds good. I like it. This is exactly what this car needed. What is up, guys? Welcome to Project F80. If you guys are new around here, I have a 2015 F80 M3 that I've been putting together, doing some mods. Today we have a big mod. We have this engine intake system for an S55 engine, so M3, M4, F80s, and then the M2 competitions. I'm just going to be doing a time lapse since there is a lot of good videos out there already for installations. I'll link the one that I use from Keys Motorsports on how to do this install. So we'll go ahead and open up this box and show you guys what's inside. But before we start that, I just want to thank you guys for checking out the video. If you're new, please consider subscribing. I have a goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. The previous video I put up, I mentioned that I was trying to get to 700 by the end of the month, and we actually reached 705 subscribers, and it's only the 23rd. So thank you guys for those that subscribed. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are just motivating me to do more videos, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. If you guys have any recommendations on how I can make my videos better, just leave a comment down below and I'll definitely read those, because I'm trying to make these videos more enjoyable for you guys. So let's go ahead and get this box open and I'll show you guys what's inside. Alright guys, so like I mentioned, this is the engine intake for the S55. They have a couple different variants. This is like the basic one. I think this is perfect for what I want. They do sell the ones that are fully enclosed, but one of the biggest things that I found with this car in the few weeks of owning it is you don't hear any induction sound. And as like a car guy, that's huge. You know, turbo spool is like one of the best sounds you can get out of a vehicle. So that's just something this car was lacking. So this is hopefully gonna fix that. And this is a good in between. There's some intakes that don't have any air blocks at all, or any like kind of wall barrier between the engine and the intake system. And then there's some intakes that come fully enclosed, so it's very similar to the OEM intake boxes. And that's just not what I want to do, so this is a good in between. It comes with, I'll show you guys right here first. So this intake comes with these like blank off panels where the intake goes through, and then it'll have rubber molding that kind of, when you close the hood, it'll seal it off from the rest of the engine, and just kind of help block out some of that heat. But it's still an open filter, so you can hopefully still get some more spool sound than the enclosed systems would be. So that's kind of why I went with this system. I think it's a good in between. There's a lot of different intake systems out there, but just Injen is proven. You know, I've had a lot of different cars, and just every car brand out there, like Injen makes stuff for them. They're just a huge company, so, and they're a good price. I'll put a link in the description as far as where I got this engine intake system. Like I said, it doesn't really matter where you buy from. It's going to be the same intake, but some places have better prices. And where I found was the best price was actually eBay, and not only that, but the vendor on there had best offer. So I was able to send him, kind of submit offers to him and like see what he'll take. And we kind of played the back and forth game, and I was able to get it for about $100 cheaper than any other website out there. So just definitely make sure to check out that link if you want to pick up an intake for your car. It's got this nice little engine plaque right here, just like some little touches. This is going to be the rubber molding for the top part of it, so when you close the hood, it'll kind of create a seal. Here is the plaque for the other side. So this car, if you guys don't know, the S55 has two intakes because it has twin turbos. So you get two different intakes, just two intake tubes, and then the blank off. So this also has a little plaque right here, which is pretty sweet. I like that it's not super flashy with the plaque. Here's the bigger of the intakes. So this is going to be the one that goes right here in front. Give you guys a look at this right here. It just says tuned engine. I do have boot mod 3 in this car uploaded. I have the GTS flash. I also did a video for that. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put the video up top and in the link in the description. So I shouldn't have any check engine lights. I don't know if you would get a check engine light not having a tune or not, to be honest. I'm not sure about running these intakes stock. I think you'll be fine. I don't think you'll have issues, but here is one of the filters. So here's one of the air filters. It's actually pretty small. This car doesn't have a lot of room. Like the stock air intake boxes are pretty small. You don't need big intakes for this car, I guess. But just owning other cars like Evo 8 and stuff like that, those usually have like huge air filters, or even the one on my Lexus ISF, it was just a huge air filter. So these are pretty tiny, but they definitely get the job done. I've seen the results that these cars can do with just basic bolt-ons, and these things will do just fine. And you got the other identical filter right here. I actually like the blue. I personally like blue accents over red accents. A lot of people do red, but I like the blue. So some of the other intake systems you see out there have blue, red filters. And then this is going to be the shorter side of the intake. It's going to be on this side right here. Yeah, just really nice, really nice plumbing here. It's got the wrinkle black texture. Alright guys, so I got the first intake tube off, and first time I see my air filters, and they're actually pretty dirty, so it's a good thing I'm swapping these out and getting rid of them. There's a little bit of dirt in here. If you guys don't want to go with the full intake system, honestly, I don't think intakes make that huge of a difference power-wise, to be honest. There's a big controversy between if they do it or don't. I'm mainly doing it for the induction sound, and I think it makes the engine bay look a little bit nicer. But if you guys just wanted to get a little bit more performance out of your stock intakes, you could just do drop-in filters. They'll do just fine. Get rid of the charcoal filter that's on top of the housing. So you get rid of this because this looks really restrictive as well. Take this out, swap in some K&N, so it's a different type of filter, A for your K&N, and just that alone, that would help you out a lot, honestly, if you didn't want to go with the full intake system. And it's pretty inexpensive, and I think you do get a little bit more induction sound, but I just wanted hopefully to get a little bit more than even that. So I got the stock plumbing out, the plastic plumbing, and then we're gonna go and take this box out right here. It should just be some grommets, and it should just pop right out. Yeah, just like that. And I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was like full of dirt, so there's just a bunch of dirt sitting in there. And then right here is where the ducting goes to the front grille right here. So that ducting goes to here, and then there's a little opening where the air kind of flows in here. So the engine intake is still going to utilize this duct right here, and then it's just going to add the shield right here, so that'll be nice. Alright guys, give you a little walkthrough, show you guys what it looks like. Like I said, it's got these nice engine right here. Fitment, everything really good, all the clearances are really good. Yeah, it looks really good. It's just a really clean look with the black tubing and then the blue filters. I think it's a nice touch. Alright, I hope you guys can hear me okay, but everything looks good so far. Just driving normal, like just accelerating normally. There's no spool noise, which is nice. So I'm gonna step on it a little bit. We're still in efficiency mode, but okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a little bit of spool. And then when you let off the gas, a little bit of a blow-off valve sound. That's still in efficiency. We'll go ahead and put it in sport mode right now. Losing traction right there. So in wide open throttle, the engine noise, the exhaust note drowns out the spool. But half throttle like that right there, under load, there's a really nice spool sound. And that's with the windows up. I'm pretty sure if I put the windows down a little bit, we're gonna be able to hear the spool quite a bit more. Exactly what I wanted. It's just enough spool so you can hear them when you want to, but when you drive normally, you don't really hear them, which is kind of sweet. Because I don't know, depending on you might not always want to hear the spooling just driving in normal conditions. Alright, so when you choose the gears yourself, what gear it's in, it's a lot louder. You can control the spool much easier than when you have it in automatic. So it's pretty nice. The blow-off valve sounds kind of funny too. It's kind of cool. I like it. It's probably pretty loud from the outside too. Oh yeah, it sounds really good. Car sounds really good. This is exactly what I wanted. I feel like it's exactly what the F80 needs. Sounds really good. I'm really happy. Performance-wise, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's still a pretty new car to me, so to me it still feels fast even before I put them on. Like, so it's hard for me to tell. But I can't imagine it's that much of a difference. I could be wrong though. But like I said, I mainly got them for the spooling, so, and they look really good. And you're able to like re-clean them and stuff like that. Just easier to work with. And then all the plumbing for it is all aluminum versus plastic. One of the other things I need to do, and I'm gonna do, is gonna be the charge pipes, because the charge pipes are prone to start cracking or leaking on these F80s. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get matching aluminum wrinkle black charge pipes. I don't know if I'm gonna go with Injen ones or not, since it's just tubing. Honestly, there's not really performance gains there, and like going over like an expensive brand versus not that expensive brand, the only difference is going to be like quality and like welds and stuff like that. So we'll see which ones I go with, but it's going to be wrinkle black for sure, just to keep the engine bay looking really clean. Just go ahead and flip around right here. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm really happy with the intakes I put in. Definitely recommend it to anyone that wants to make their car a little bit more enjoyable. I'll put the link in the description for if you guys want an in-detail installation from another YouTuber that I watch. It was pretty easy. Anyone can do it at home, and I definitely recommend it. It makes the car a lot more enjoyable. I'm having so much fun now with this, and it just makes me love the car even that much more. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Please drop a like. It goes a long way.